This is Learning Target 2D. I can apply the order of operations. In our syllabus, this is the last day that we are introducing new material, and then we will review and test on Unit 2. Our problems today for the order of operations are a little bit more complicated. For example, here we have multiple sets of parentheses. We have the brackets, and then we have parentheses on the inside. When you see an equation like this, or in this case it's an expression, you're going to start inside and work out. So we're going to look at the 2 plus 3 and the 18 minus 13 first before we go to the outside brackets. So 2 plus 3 is 5, and 18 minus 13 is 5, and then we have 5 plus 5, where we get 10, and now we're to the outside brackets. This is an exponent, and of course after we do parentheses we need to do exponents. So 10 times 10 is 100, and that's our answer. Here's a problem that's similar that has multiple sets of parentheses. Try this and see how you do. Another kind of tricky problem is when exponents are within the parentheses. So you can see that there's 3 squared here. So again, we're going to remember our PEMDAS. So we're going to do parentheses first. So everything in the parentheses. If we just look at the parentheses, we know the first thing to do in the parentheses is to do the exponent, and then we would add them. So if we're starting on the inside, we have 3 times 3, which is 9. That's the first step. And now we can do the 7 plus 9. We get 16. And we can add last, 12 plus 16. And we get 28 for an answer. So here's a similar problem. Again, you have exponents within the parentheses. So go ahead and try that. And the last type of problem we're going to look at that's kind of tricky are fractions. What you need to remember with fractions is that there's kind of invisible parentheses grouping the numerator and another set of invisible parentheses grouping the denominator. So you need to do everything in the numerator and everything in the denominator, and last you divide. So 5 plus 1 is 6. 3 minus 1 is 2. So now all we have to do is the division. So we have 6 divided by 2, which is 3. Here's a problem that's similar that you can try. Before you finish, tell me something that you learned or were reminded of and a question that you have. Make sure you write one response for each sentence starter.